Hey guys, it's Bunny. I'm a reseller on Poshmark as well as a new seller on the WhatNot app. I'm going to be showing you guys how to transfer all of your Poshmark listings to WhatNot in a few easy steps. I'm so glad that I can be sharing this information with you guys today because when I first started doing WhatNot, I was not aware that you can actually import all of your listings super easily. I was actually taking them one by one, copy and pasting manually, and it was taking forever until I came across this method. So I'm so excited to share this with you guys today so that you guys can save time and get started right away making money on the WhatNot app. Go to whatnot.com, and in the top right hand corner we are going to go to click your icon and then go to Help Center. Once you get to the Help Center, you're going to do for sellers, and obviously guys, you already have to have an account with WhatNot. You cannot just sell on WhatNot. You have to go through an application process, so I will be doing another video to show you how to go through the process of being an approved seller on WhatNot. Okay, after we get here, we're going to go down to this section right here, listings, and click importing your Poshmark listings. Okay, once we get here, it's just saying that it will automatically pull everything that you need from Poshmark: listing name, pictures, the quantity of the items you have, the category of the item like clothing, women's clothing, men's clothing, etc., the price, and the size. So it is super easy, guys. Like I said earlier, I was taking it one by one and I added about 10 listings I have, but you can just import them. So we're going to scroll down here, go to importing Poshmark listings, and click this link right here. Okay. Once we get here, guys, as you see, I don't have anything in my listings. I deleted some things just so I can show you how to get through this process. Then we're gonna go, this is what I was doing, guys. I was clicking create listing, right? And then I did single listing, okay? Don't do that. Okay, we want to go back and we want to hit import from Poshmark. And if you notice, it says more coming soon. So I'm assuming other platforms like Macari, Tradesy, Depop, all those other places are eventually going to be coming soon. But initially right now they're doing just Poshmark. All right, then it says import Poshmark name. So it says, what is your Poshmark name? And you want to be sure that you are in the US or Canada. You want to click the right one. I am in the US, so I am marked on the correct one. And then I'm going to go to Poshmark and grab my URL. So up here it says poshmark.com/closet/blasian_bunny, and that is what I'm going to grab. Also, if you guys are on Poshmark, give me a follow on Poshmark. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so now we're gonna go back here and we're gonna paste it into this line here, and then once that happens, down here below we're gonna get this blue button that says review import. Now it is going to take some time depending on how many listings you have. If I go back here, it says that I have 459 listings, but of course that is everything, including sold items as well. So as of right now, I think I have about 100 or so items on Poshmark. So that's what we're going to be transferring over. There are a few items that I don't want to transfer over, so I will show you once this loads up how you can pick certain items if you don't want to import every single thing. So we'll give this a moment. See, it has uploaded 177 items. There are some ones that I do not want to transfer over. For example, these little advertisement, I don't want those to go. And then another thing that you don't have to do this, but I personally will go in and change each one. See how it says women's fashion? I will change it to this one, luxury bag and accessory, because that is a little bit more descriptive than women's fashion. This is a Louis Vuitton bag, so I want to make sure that if anyone is looking for luxury items, this pops up. And then another thing, I noticed that the weight said 1 kilogram to 2 kilograms, and I don't know what that means because I'm in the US. So I'm gonna edit that and do based on what I think the shipping is going to be. This is a large Louis Vuitton bag, so I'm going to say that it is around 2 pounds. So I'm going to do 1 to 2 pounds. Okay. And if you notice, it bring in the title, it bring in the picture, and then it also bring in the price of what I'm selling this item for. So I'm going to individually go through these quickly. And yes, I know it seems like it's a lot of time. However, this is so much faster than you inputting one at a time on manual loading. So again, this one is a luxury item. So I'm going to put luxury bag and accessories, and just to be careful on the weight, since it is leather, I'm gonna go ahead and put 12 to 15 ounces just to be sure. Price is good. Coach, I'm gonna go in and do, again, luxury bag and accessory, and then this one I'm going to do 1 to 2 pounds. Michael Kors is another one of those brands. There is also mid-range fashion bag, which I like using. So if you just type in mid-range, and then this one, we're going to do £1 pound for this one. Victoria's Secret, let's go ahead and name that mid-range. This is a lighter bag, so we're going to do this one. And then Coach, we're going to go back to luxury for this. And then you're just going to continue changing these accordingly. For shoes, I noticed that they don't necessarily have a shoe category. I believe they have like sneakers, but of course, like, these are not sneakers, these are combat boots. So I'm just gonna leave it at women's fashion. I believe that there's also women's contemporary. Yep, women's contemporary. So I'm gonna modern day clothing, I'm gonna leave it at women's contemporary, and then these shoes are a little bit heavier, so I'm gonna do 1 to 2 pounds. Okay, so we're gonna do contemporary, and you don't have to change, you do not have to change it to women's contemporary. You can always leave it at women's fashion. However, I just like to be more specific about what I am categorizing my clothes and items. So just whatever you want to do is totally up to you, okay? And even though this is, let's see here, contemporary. And okay, so this right here, I have a Dolce & Gabbana dress, which obviously we would consider luxury, but I noticed when typing, it's only bags and accessories. So I don't want to put this under bags and accessories because it's a clothing item. So I'm just going to leave it at women's contemporary clothing. Oops, contemporary clothing. Okay, and this is an advertisement listing, so I'm taking that off. So this is a Target brand, so it can just be regular bags and accessories for this one. And then let's go ahead and do 1 to 2 pounds. Okay, this is another one. This one is a makeup bag. So they technically do have a makeup and skincare section, but I believe it's just for actual foundation, mascara, actual makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to keep this one in bags and accessories. This is really light. Okay, and you also want to make sure that if you notice that this picture right here is a little grayed out, you want to make sure that you have it checked. You can tell by the contrast of the color, okay? So I'm just going to continue doing these, guys. This is really easy. You understand this part, so I'm going to fast forward it. I want to uncheck all of these items. So if you want to do that, you just uncheck them, and I have quite a few. So I'm just going to keep going until I don't have any more check marks. These are items that I want to stay exclusively on the Poshmark app. Don't worry though, if you accidentally uncheck one of these, you can always just redo this process to re-upload all of these items. Okay, I'm at the end of my list. So now it says that I can import 92 items. So we'll just go ahead and hit that button. Uh-oh, it's telling me that I missed one. So I'm gonna go back up. Oh, and another thing I wanted to mention, earlier I said we're gonna do women's contemporary, but if you have any activewear things, make sure you put it under women's activewear. And then obviously for shoes, we're gonna do sneakers, but they don't have a category for just shoes in general, like boots or heels. They only have a sneaker category. So if you do have any other shoes, for example, these ones, these shoes here, I just put them under women's contemporary. Okay, so now we're gonna do import 91 items. Dang, another one? You still have one item to fix. So we're gonna import all 90 items, and you wanna make sure that this is a blue button. If it's red, that means there's a mistake, but it will pop up and tell you what it is. Import 90 items. And again, you're going to have to wait some time depending on how many items you're going to be transferring over from Poshmark. Obviously, the more items you have, the longer your wait is going to be.
A few moments later.
I did get this, found a glitch matrix. If that happens, go ahead and just go back to safety. Okay, so the system said that there was a glitch. However, when I go back into the system, it shows that everything uploaded properly. So I think we're good to go there. I think there was just some weird thing that happened. So how I got there is I clicked my profile up here just to refresh it, and then went to Seller Hub's My Listings. And then it shows all of my listings here. So everything that we input there. And the cool thing is I'm gonna go ahead and click one of these. You can notice that all the pictures have been transferred over from Poshmark. And the exact same title, the price, and then all of the information that I had in that description. Size, condition, brand, which is pretty cool. And there you have it, all of my listings. So once you transfer all your listings, you want to go to your profile, and then once you click your upcoming show, and then we're going to go to buy now. You'll notice that everything, 90 products, everything that you uploaded from Poshmark is now in your buy now section on WhatNot. And it's pretty cool. Everything's in alphabetical order. If somebody wants to search a particular thing, like let's say we say Victoria's Secrets, it shows that I have 13 products in my shop, and they can scroll and see which one they want. I would highly recommend that when you're doing your descriptions, you can always edit anything. So if you go to product action, you can either pin an item, which you can pin one item to be on the top, but you can go to edit item, and I actually don't want new with tags to be first, so I'll delete that. And I personally like putting, you don't have to have this detailed of description, but it just transferred from Poshmark. One thing that I really like doing always first is telling people how much the retail price is. So if you notice on there, it says $30. It's the very first thing they see. So they have a perspective of how much the item is compared to how much they're purchasing it for. So obviously, if you buy it for 15 bucks, you know you're getting 50% off. And I feel like buyers always like to know that they're getting a discount. Another must-have I feel like you need to have in your listing is the condition. So here you see I have new with tags. And then also you need to tell people if there's any defects at all. So if there's any holes or any wear. I feel like that's very, very important to put in your listing so people know right away. So it's kind of weird on here. There's no way to, you have to like literally scroll all the way over. But at least, but that's okay. So I'm gonna actually, so I like to have it at the end. So I'm just gonna put from smoke free and pet free home. I like that towards the end. So you can just change that, and then you can look at your pictures here. And if you notice, it has all the pictures that I have from Poshmark. And then, I actually do want to allow offers on this listing. So I'm probably gonna have to go back and edit all of these 90 products, which is okay. But I need to switch on allow offers for this listing. And what that means is people, even though my price is $15, people can go into my shop and say, hey, would you take this amount? And I believe WhatNot will only allow you to ask for up to 20% off. So in this case, this would be $3. So the lowest that they would be able to offer me is $12. And then I have a choice to confirm that or deny it. So yep, I'll just go back and change all of these. So make sure, but if you don't want this on offers, then leave it off. But me personally, I'm gonna keep that on for everyone. So we're just gonna hit confirm. And if you notice, the listing has updated itself. So yeah. Also, if you are new to WhatNot, go ahead and click the link below and use my referral link. I believe you get a discount off for that. If you have any questions about anything, be sure to comment them below and I will do my best to find out the answers for you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this saves you tons of time and you're not like me adding one item at a time. So thanks so much. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye.